Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Azphel, or how most of you know me, the Aeon lore guy. In my other video series, I explain the Elyos campaign quests, and I also include some side quests that are related to the main story. However, there are many side quests and simple talks with villagers and Daevas that are interesting even though they do not impact the main story directly. And this is what we are taking a look at today. Very early on at level 6, you meet Muna, an armor merchant in Poeta. She has a very special gift that makes her capable of creating ropes that can detect ether around other people, and therefore the wearer can identify who is a Daeva and who is not. Pernos did order such a cloak from her, and when we bring Pernos the cloak, he mentions that this will allow him to root out Asmodean spies and also to identify humans who have the potential to ascend as Daevas. So possibly this is how Pernos immediately knew that we are somewhat special. Let's move on. In a normal talk with William, a guard in the Verteran Citadel, he tells us about a strange group called the Disciples of Khalil. Khalil was a prophet, and somewhere a book about him should exist. But no, I did not find it. William himself doesn't have any details, but he says the book says something about the unification of the Elyos and the Asmodeans. Khalil is never mentioned again on the Elyos side, but in the Asmodeans level 30 Daeva armor quest, Khalil is mentioned once. The great prophet Khalil said that when you comprehend the movement of heaven, you can understand past, present, and future events. And that's it. We don't hear anything else about Khalil ever again. So what is Khalil talking about with the unification of Elyos and Asmodeans? Is it teasing the alliance that forms under Karun? I think it was in 3.0 in Retail Aeon. Or is it talking about what the Shadow Elders are working on? Or is it something completely different? Do you think Khalil is just a character that got randomly mentioned? But why was a server called Khalil then? I mean, other servers are named after the Imperial Lords and governors of the different regions. Well, who knows, but let's move on to the next topic. You can have a cool little interaction with Ordace in Verteran. He introduces himself as the son of the weapon merchant and can recognize every weapon's name, what they are for, and where they came from. Simply said, he recognizes your equipped weapon and says its name. It's nothing mind-blowing, but it is still a nice little detail. As we are already talking about cool little interactions, let's talk about Enya and her quest, the Lost Wedding Ring. Her husband Alteno works hard for the family, but whilst he worked, he lost his wedding ring, and his wife now asks us to find it for them. When we do find the ring, we actually have the option to either give the wedding ring to the wife Enya, or to give the wedding ring to the husband Alteno. Now again, it is nothing mind-blowing, but having this option and the different talks with them is a really nice thing. And the last one I want to mention today is a guard in Verteran called Perinance. He mentions that the guard named Gaion fell asleep on his watch, and the Verteran Citadel was almost overrun by the crowd because of that. But this doesn't end with the mention here. We can find a togue running around the Verteran Citadel, and it is indeed the guard Gaion. When we talk to him, he tells us his story. He was supposed to stand guard at the Elune River mouth and protect it from the Krall, but he got bored and fell asleep. The Krall walked past him and attacked the Verteran Citadel. The commanders in Sanctum were furious and transformed him into a togue as a punishment. But they gave him another chance. If he catches 9,000 mud pot crabs in 1,000 days, they will make him a Daeva again. So he asks for our help, not all 9,000 of them, only 9 of them. And this starts the repeatable quest to hunt 9 pot crabs for him. And you can do this quest 100 times. So be a good Daeva and help him out. So that's all for today. I thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little side quest detour, and see you next time. Bye.